Welcome to my dear listeners. Stay with me to get spoilers first. And subscribe to the channel. Let's find out what is going to happen on Y&R in the coming weeks. Jack and Nikki will get revenge on Victor. Malcolm and Stephanie will be reunited. Lily's solution. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the next 3 weeks from March 30 to April 17 say that fans will see some schemes get bigger, some big comebacks, and a lot more. This is what Y&R has planned for both Genoa City and Las Vegas. Nicky Newman's drag use will get worse in Vegas from March 30 to April 3rd, and Matt Clark will be plotting against him. Adam Newman will also get caught up in Spider's twisted web again, and Sharon Newman will be worried about the whole thing back in GC. Phyllis Summers will have some time to comfort Sharon, but she will also be busy with some heated arguments. In the next episodes, Phyllis will have to deal with both Victoria Newman and Lily Winters. Victor Newman won't say sorry to Nikki Newman. She might find out more about Patty Williams and become more determined to make her husband pay. Jack Abbott will be glad that he is friends with Nikki, but if Diane is still upset about their relationship, it could hurt this marriage. Diane will also have to deal with Patty, who will keep moving around town and causing trouble. Devon Winters and Abby Winters might get mad at Maria Copeland for not getting a proper punishment after they deal with some of Dominic Winters' problems. Maria will start getting help for her mental health with Tessa Porter thinks about a proposal. Danny Romalotti will give Tessa and Daniel Romalotti Jr. a great musical offer to think about. Sienna Buckle won't be happy when she sees Noah Newman and Audra Charles getting closer. There may be some problems between Audra and Sienna by the time the week of April 6 10 starts. We should think about what Malcolm Winters and Dr. Stephanie Simmons will be doing since they will start a multi episode arc in April. Malcolm will have fun with Lily, Devon, and Ned Hastings, but there will also be some drama with Stephanie and some mysteries that need to be solved. Holden Novak might be involved in all of this because he could use some family members to help him stay on the canvas. Will we find out that Holden is Stephanie and Malcolm's biological son? No matter what, the week of April 13 to 17 should be full of trouble for Stephanie and Malcolm, and Nikki and Jack should be doing some bad things to Victor. Will Lily ever get in touch with Kane again and try to make things right? Kane is really mad about her fake kidnapping story, but maybe he'll calm down over time. Matt will also make a mess in Vegas that gets out of hand, so don't be surprised if things blow up. There have been some rumors among insiders that an explosion is coming to keep an eye out of any shocking news in the future. The next 3 weeks will be full of ups and downs on the young and the restless according to spoilers. Let's find out more. Will Victor shoot to carry out his threat? Matt will get close to Nick and something terrible will happen. Matt Clark is getting closer to Nick Newman and Victor Newman is not messing around. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week on March 30 said that Victor Newman will fire a warning shot at Kane Ashby. Matt Clark will get closer to Nick Newman in Vegas. Adam Newman will embrace his spider alter ego, and Phyllis Summers will hold Lily Winters accountable. Nick will go down a dangerous path where his dealer gives him more drugs. Victoria Newman will be questioned by Diane Jenkins and Kyle Abbott, and Victor Newman will follow through on a threat by Friday. This week in Genoa City, on Monday, Victor Newman will fire a warning shot at Kane Ashby. When Victor Newman fires a warning shot, the next one is never far behind. Victor will follow through on a thread by Friday, which means that whatever he started on Monday, he plans to finish by the end of the week. Nick Newman will take a dangerous path in Las Vegas on Wednesday that goes far beyond the search for Matt Clark. The What Comes Next preview showed Nick getting a bag of drugs from his dealer and the dealer giving him something else. The golden boy of Genoa City is going down, and no one back home really knows how far he has fallen. By Thursday, Matt Clark will be getting closer to Nick. This is the most dangerous combination the young and the restless has put together all year. A compromised Newman being haunted by the man he came to find. Nick Newman isn't ready for Matt Clark to catch up to him. Do you think the Newmans will be able to leave Las Vegas? Send your craziest guesses to Amber at shopoperamagazine.com and we might just publish them. Monday, March 30. Victor will fire a warning shot at Kane, and since Victor has been circling Kane's operation for weeks, this is the first shot, a much bigger battle. Devon Winters and Nate Hastings will not be happy with Lily Winters, and things are about to get very tense in the Winters family. Nikki Newman will also be standing up for her family in business, which is when she is at the first most powerful and everyone around her should pay attention. Tuesday, March 31st. Devon and Abby Newman will hear bad news about Dominic, and anything that has to do with that child will make both parents go into protective mode right away. Kay Abbott and Claire Newman will disagree on something, which is new for Genoa City because these two are usually on the same side. And Tessa Potter will have to make a hard choice about Maria Copeland that could decide if they get back together or not. April 1st, Wednesday. Nick will go down a dangerous path, and the preview made it clear that path includes drugs. A dealer who is happy to provide them, and a man who is losing control on himself while trying to control everything around him. Danny Romalotti will give Daniel Romalotti and Tessa an exciting chance, and it's always nice to see Danny come through for a next generation. Adam Newman will also welcome his other self, which means that the spider is waking up in Las Vegas, and Genoa City should be worried about what he brings home. Thursday, April 2nd. Phyllis Summers will hold Lily responsible for what she did, and Genoa City loves it. When Phyllis Summers holds anyone responsible, Victoria Newman will defend Victor's action to people who have every right to be angry. Victoria has been protecting her father her whole life. Matt Clark will also get closer to Nick, which means that the haunter has become the haunted in Las Vegas, and Nick is not in any shape to see it coming. Friday, April 3rd. Victor will keep his word and do what he said he would do on Monday. Nikki will use her ability to persuade Jack Abbott, and Nikki going to Jack for something always brings with it 40 years of history. Victoria will be questioned by Dan Jenkins and Kyle, an Abbott mother and son team putting pressure on a Newman for answers is exactly the kind of sense that Y&R was made for. And Sienna Buckle will see Noah Newman talking to Audra Charles about the past. This could be the end of Sienna's patience or the start of her next move. And here's the truth that's hard to ignore. This isn't just another round of drama, it feels like a storm that's been building for years. Because when power, pain, and pride all collide at once, someone always loses more than they expected. In my opinion, Victor isn't just making threats anymore, he's crossing a line he may not be able to walk back from, and that kind of move doesn't shake enemies, It destroys families. And Nick's downward spiral, that's not just danger, that's a ticking clock because once he hits rock bottom, the fallout could hit Genoa City harder than anything we have seen in a long time. But here's what really stands out: the alliances are shifting, the emotions are getting messy, and the lines between revenge and regret are starting to blur. So let me ask you this: do you think Victor is finally going too far this time? Or is this just another move in a game he still controls? And what about Nick? Will someone reach him in time? Or is he about to become the biggest tragedy in the Newman legacy? Looking ahead, I honestly believe the next few weeks will bring an explosion that changes everything, not just in Vegas but back home where the real consequences will hit. Because secrets won't stay buried, and when they come out, they won't ask for permission to stay close because the next twist might not just shock you, it might change how you see every character on this canvas.